If you rely on your Social Security check to cover your bills every month, you need to hear this right now. Because before December 1st, every retiree, every disability recipient, and every person on Social Security has to take one simple step, or risk losing their check. And what's worse is that most people don't even know this rule exists until it's too late. I've seen people panic the first week of December when their deposit never shows up. They call the bank. They call the Social Security office. But by that time, the problem has already started, and fixing it can take weeks. So today, I'm going to break down exactly what's happening before December 1st, why your check could be at risk, and the one thing you must do right now to keep your payments coming on time. We're entering one of the most important transition periods of the year for Social Security recipients. As the government closes its books for the year and updates systems for 2026, a lot of changes happen behind the scenes. Banking updates, direct deposit verifications, W-2 and benefit statement syncing, even address validations. These small details might sound boring, but they're exactly where people lose their benefits. You might think your information is up to date, but every November, thousands of Social Security beneficiaries get flagged by automated systems for something as small as a missing bank verification or outdated address. And once that happens, their next check gets frozen until the issue is cleared. And here's the thing, the system doesn't automatically notify you in time. You only find out when your money doesn't show up. December 1st isn't just another date. It's the cutoff point the Social Security Administration uses to confirm payment details for the upcoming year. It's when they finalize your direct deposit setup, validate your bank account, and confirm your personal information to prevent fraud. If your banking info has changed, even slightly, that could trigger an automatic hold. Let's say you recently opened a new checking account, merged banks, or your bank changed routing numbers due to a merger. All of these can cause mismatches in the SSA payment system. And once a mismatch is detected, the payment doesn't bounce back immediately. It gets held while the system tries to verify your account. That delay can mean missing your December deposit and waiting weeks into January before the issue is resolved. The SSA has even issued quiet alerts to banks, reminding them to verify all beneficiary accounts before the first week of December. But the part most people miss? The SSA doesn't call or text to warn you. They send letters, and those letters often arrive after the problem happens. That's why acting now, before December 1st, is so important. If you're still receiving paper checks in the mail, you're at even greater risk. The Treasury Department has been moving steadily toward electronic payments, and the transition deadline for full compliance is nearing. Right now, every retiree is expected to have either direct deposit into their bank or a direct express debit card. And while it's been a slow process, 2025 marks the final phase of the transition. After December 1st, any delays or errors with paper checks won't be prioritized for fast resolution. If a mailed check goes missing or is flagged for fraud, it can take 45 days or more to issue a replacement. That's nearly 2 months without your income. I can't tell you how many people think, that won't happen to me. I've always received my check in the mail. But just last December, nearly 18,000 beneficiaries across the country experienced mail delays, address mismatches, or misrouted payments during the holiday period. And most of them had no backup plan. If that check doesn't arrive by December 3rd or 4th, the bill's still due. The fix is simple. Go digital now. Set up your direct deposit or confirm your direct express card info before December 1st. Log into your My Social Security account. Go to the Payments section and confirm every detail. Don't assume your bank did it for you, because one tiny oversight could mean starting the new year without your benefits. Here's another big one most people haven't heard about yet. The Social Security Administration has rolled out a new identity verification system for 2026 benefits. It's called Enhanced ID Check. It uses additional data from the IRS and the Department of Homeland Security to verify your identity automatically. The problem? If your personal info doesn't match across systems, things like your name, date of birth, or even a small typo in your mailing address, your profile could be flagged for manual review. That review freezes your payment until it's cleared. And guess what? Those reviews can take up to 4 weeks. Here's what's triggering most flags right now: outdated mailing addresses, banks merging or changing routing codes, differences between your SSA and IRS records, expired, or missing photo ID in the system. And December 1st is the deadline to correct those mismatches before next year's payment cycle starts. So, before you even think about holiday shopping, take 10 minutes to log in to ssa.gov/myaccount and make sure every detail matches what's on your tax return and your bank account. It sounds small, but it's one of the top reasons benefits get paused every year. Now, let's talk about timing, because this December's payment schedule is a little tricky. With December 1st landing on a Monday this year, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, beneficiaries will actually receive their December payment early, likely on November 28th, because the first falls on a non-business day. For regular Social Security payments, the dates will fall on December 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th, based on your birthday or if you filed before 1997. That means for many retirees, their last check of the year could land on Christmas Eve. And here's where problems happen. If your deposit doesn't show up when expected, you have almost no time to resolve it before the SSA closes for the holidays. I've seen this pattern year after year. Banks adjust processing times, SSA offices operate on limited schedules, and the people who didn't double-check their details are left waiting until mid-January for the fix. So, circle your date right now. Make sure you know exactly when your payment should arrive. If you don't see it that day, contact your bank immediately and file a missing payment alert through SSA's hotline, not days later. Now here's where things get even more serious. Many seniors could be eligible for up to $1,000 in unclaimed payments or COLA adjustments heading into 2026, but only if their account is verified before the December deadline. The SSA's new COLA, cost of living adjustment, for 2026 is expected to increase by around 2.6% based on inflation data. For the average retiree, that's an extra $48 per month, or about $576 a year. Combined with potential tax credits and benefit recalculations, many seniors could see over $1,000 added to their annual income next year. But if your account is flagged or your info isn't verified before the December 1st system update, that increase might not apply automatically. You'd have to re-verify in January to get it, and you'd lose that money for the months you were on hold. So that's another reason why acting before December 1st isn't just about keeping your check. It's about keeping your raise. Here's what I recommend doing right after this video. First, log into your My Social Security account. Go to Profile and confirm your address, email, and phone number. Next, check Payments. Confirm your direct deposit info. If it's correct, save it again anyway. That refresh triggers a confirmation in the SSA system. Then, make sure your bank account is still active and in your name. If you recently opened a joint account, the system needs both names to match your SSA record exactly. Finally, review your benefit verification letter. That's the document that confirms your current benefit amount. If there's any discrepancy between that and what you've been receiving, call SSA immediately. Doing all this now, before December 1st, means your payments continue without interruption, and you'll be first in line for any COLA or refund adjustments in 2026. Now, I want to add one more warning before we wrap up. The holiday season is peak time for Social Security scams. The SSA has already reported a rise in fraudulent calls and letters pretending to confirm your bank info before the new year. They might say, "We need to verify your account for December payment processing." Don't fall for it. The SSA never calls, texts, or emails asking for your account number or Social Security details. The only way to make official changes is through your My Social Security online account or by calling 1-800-772-1213. If you get any suspicious call or letter, hang up or ignore it and report it to the Social Security Office of the Inspector General. Thousands of seniors lose their checks every year to fake update calls that reroute their benefits. And once that happens, it can take months to fix. Be cautious now, not sorry later. So here's the bottom line. December 1st is your safety line. Between now and then, double-check your bank details, personal info, and account status. If you're still on paper checks, go digital. If you've moved, update your address. And if you're planning to travel for the holidays, make sure your account isn't tied to an old number or inactive bank. Because once the system locks for the year-end update, there's no quick fix. Payments don't just restart automatically. You'll have to go through verification, reprocessing, and often wait 30 to 60 days before your benefits are restored. Don't risk it. Act now. I've spent decades helping retirees navigate these exact changes, and I can tell you this. The people who prepare early never miss a check. The people who wait until December always wish they hadn't. So take 10 minutes today, secure your payment, protect your information, and make sure your benefits arrive on time through the holidays and into the new year. If this breakdown helped you understand what's really going on behind the December 1st deadline, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll keep bringing you the real updates, not rumors, so you can stay one step ahead, protect your income, and enjoy your retirement without the stress.